Good evening and welcome to the 211th commencement of Tarleton State University. It is good to see a very spirited crowd after 7 commencement exercises. I think you get the prize for the most enthusiastic. Congratulations. This is a magnificent day for the university as these graduates join the ranks of distinguished Tarleton alumni during this, our centennial year as a member of the Texas A&M University system. To open this ceremony, the colors will be presented by the Texan Battalion Color Guard. The national anthem will be sung by senior music major Devin Harper. She'll be accompanied by the Tarleton Wind Ensemble. Following the national anthem, the invocation will be given by Dr. Kyle McGregor, Vice President for the Division of Advancement and External Relations. Gentlemen, I ask you to please remove your caps, and I ask all who are able to remain standing for the posting of the colors, the singing of the national anthem, and the invocation.
Ready. Set. Pose. Present. Arms.
Oh, say, can you see? whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Order. Arms. About. Face. Forward. March. Ready. Hold. Center. Face. Forward. March.
Please join me in the invocation. On this commencement day, while we have all traveled different paths to reach this milestone, today we are of one mind and one heart in giving thanks for these students and for all they will accomplish. As we reflect on all that is past and all that is yet to come, we are mindful of the many people to whom we owe thanks. Families that encouraged education, teachers and mentors who shared their knowledge and experience, friends who provided support and helped make a lifetime of memories. We ask that these graduates reflect the core values of this university as they use their knowledge and abilities to act with integrity, standing up for what is right, to serve and lead others with compassion, to foster a culture of civility, kindness, and inclusion, to respect and shape traditions for our time, to set a standard of excellence, and to strive always to reach it. May the gratitude we feel today inspire each of us to bring even greater joy into our lives and the lives of others. Amen.
Please be seated. Well, graduates, this is a glorious day as we celebrate your achievements. Today is a milestone not only for you, but for your families and friends. We know that you've worked hard, you've sacrificed, and I expect many of you have dreamed about this day. Many of you have also taken different paths to get here. When I addressed the class of 2017 as you entered in August of 2013, I remarked that there were only 120 weeks of classes between the convocation shirt that you were wearing that evening and the cap and gown that you're wearing today. Many of you took different paths to get here, different colleges and different universities. For others, the time since starting college can best be measured in decades rather than months and years because you have finished something that you started a very long time ago. Whatever your journey, you're here now to claim your diploma and to celebrate your victory. Congratulations, graduates. Today, you join the ranks of Tarleton alumni, connected always to your alma mater. A lot has happened since most of you came to campus 3 or 4 or however many years ago. Peyton Manning, he retired with a Super Bowl win. Jeff Gordon, he retired with 93 NASCAR wins. And then one of your favorites, I'm sure, Tony Romo, he ended his career as a cowboy, as a broadcaster. And then the Cubs came up, and Brad and Angelina broke up. Many of you left Facebook to your parents and maybe to your grandparents, and now you live instead on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Much happened to the campus as well along the way. New programs and majors were added, groundbreakings and ribbon cuttings, new and renovated residence halls, and academic spaces. In the summer of 2015, we welcomed back John Tarleton to the campus. His statue on Alumni Island has generated new traditions, including selfies with JT and Oscar P. on graduation day. Members of this class, you've committed yourselves to Tarleton's core values: tradition, integrity, civility, leadership, excellence, and service. George Wilson, for example, he joined the Marine Corps right out of high school. He promised his mother that he would get a college degree later, sometime later. Success in life and business postponed colleges for a few more years. Actually, it was quite a few years, but true to his promise, George is graduating today at the age of 57. Yeah, congratulations, George. And although his mother has since passed away, her spirit is certainly with him during this graduation ceremony. Reuben Martin pursued excellence as a world-class athlete who traveled around the globe competing in judo. As part of his education program, he did an internship at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs. Now, we're wishing Reuben well as he competes to be a member of the U.S. Olympic team. I also have to mention tonight Megan Jarvis and Hannah Gaddy. Where are you guys? Oh, there you are. Okay. They enjoyed their commencement activities so much this afternoon, they came back this evening to be here. Because they received a degree in economics this afternoon. This evening, they're receiving their degree in agribusiness. And they were so enthusiastic about singing the university's alma mater, they wanted to come back and help this class sing again. So be prepared for that this evening. A little pressure on you guys. I celebrate each member of this class today, and I thank all of you for your contributions to the university, in the classroom, on campus, in the community, and beyond. As you move on, know that you take Tarleton with you, friends that will last a lifetime, and a network of faculty and staff who want to hear from you in the years ahead. I expect your phone is filled with photos of your time as a student, and I hope your hearts are filled with fond memories of Tarleton. As educated men and women, as Tarleton graduates, much is expected of you. I ask you to continue to live our core values. Keep them close, as they will be a compass in what will no doubt be a changing and a challenging world. And now finally, it's fitting, I think, on this special occasion that I offer you just a few last pieces of advice. And given that tomorrow is Mother's Day, I think it's appropriate that we begin with this. Your mother was right. Just because everyone else is doing it doesn't mean it's right for you. Mothers, do you agree with that? I thought you would. Save a little and give a little back from every paycheck that you earn. In the words of Emerson, don't be pushed by your problems. Be led by your dreams. And especially for those of you who have grown up with a cell phone in your hands, have a conversation that doesn't include typing with your thumbs. The mothers like that one too. And then from now on, remember that everything isn't elective, but keep on learning. And then finally, I encourage you to keep on wearing purple and be proud to be a Tarleton Texan, because we are very, very proud of you. And also very proud of you are the families and the friends that are in this audience today. The support of family and friends, coworkers, and classmates is a vital part of your success. And many of those people that have helped you along the way are here in the audience. And so this day belongs to you, yes, but it also belongs to all of them. And so at this time, I would like the families and friends with someone in the class, would you please stand? And graduates, would you please give them a very large round of applause and a shout out for all they've done. Families and friends, stand. Say hello to Mom. At this time, I would like to recognize the members of the platform group. Would they please stand when introduced, and will you please hold your applause until all are standing? Dr. Karen Murray, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Laura Boren, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Ty Minkler, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Dr. Kyle McGregor, Vice President for Advancement and External Relations. Dr. James Pierce, Dean, College of Science and Technology. Dr. Steve Dameron, Dean, College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. Dr. Jordan Barkley, Dean, College of Education. Dr. Vimala Polari, Dean, College of Health Sciences and Human Services. Dr. Steve Steed, Dean, College of Business Administration. Dr. Barry Lambert, Dean, College of Graduate Studies. Dean Kelly Styron, Dean, College of Liberal and Fine Arts. Ms. Janice Horak, Assistant Vice President for Development. Ms. Carol Stavish, Associate Professor, Fine Arts Department. Dr. Keith Emmerich, Faculty Senate President. Mr. Kurt Magoni, Staff Council President, and Ms. Donna Strohmeyer, Chair of the Commencement Committee. Please join me in recognizing these outstanding leaders of Tarleton. As was explained before the processional, some graduates are wearing colorful cords that represent high achievement and academic honors. Some graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords representing achievement and honor of a different sort. They are veterans who we recognize today for their service to our nation. It is their sacrifice and that of their families that allows us to freely pursue life, liberty, happiness, and our education. And so I would like to ask all veterans and active duty or reserve personnel in the class and in the audience, would you please stand so we can thank you for your service to our country.
Graduates, this is your day. It is you we are here to celebrate, and for this reason, a member of the graduating class has been invited to address the commencement audience. Today's speaker is Mariah Hernandez, the outstanding graduate in Agriculture and Consumer Sciences from Azle, Texas. Azle, I'm from Oklahoma. Mariah is a horticulture major and was vice president of the Horticulture Club. She is a co-manager of a nonprofit farm in Granbury called Project 44. Everything that is grown on this 4-acre organic farm is given to food pantries or to hungry and needy individuals and families in the community. Mariah has received several scholarships, including the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Scholarship and the Texas Herb Society Scholarship. She is interested in alternative landscaping and gardening and in native species of plants, animals, and insects. Mariah hopes to continue to work at Project 44 and eventually to own her own business. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mariah Hernandez.
Good evening, Dr. DeTavio, Provost Murray, distinguished stage party, fellow graduates, family, and friends. To my fellow graduates, Congratulations, we finally made it, which means the all-nighters, Starbucks runs, and panic attacks actually paid off. When I first came to Tarleton, I was extremely nervous and a bit intimidated because it was twice the size of my community college, and I didn't know what the professors or curriculum would be like, or what to expect at all. But like all doors that are waiting to be opened, they can seem scary without knowing what is on the other side. So I opened the door and I went to the advising office, and they told me I needed to speak to an advisor with the oddest name, Manon Shockey. Little did I know, walking into her office, I would meet the woman who persistently mentored me through my entire Tarleton experience. Whether it was horticulturally relevant or not, Ms. Shockey took the time out of her day, even when she didn't have a moment to spare. She showed me some of the most genuine kindness I have ever received, and I know anyone who has crossed paths with her would say the same. I was also lucky enough to have had Dr. Wade, Miss Nugent, and Mr. Beasley, who are some iconic professors from Tarleton. One thing that all these professors have, besides a good sense of humor, is that they all taught me that hard work will get you where you want to go. When it comes to education, I have always tried to do my best, even when Netflix was calling my name. Because education is not something that should be taken for granted. Here in this great country, we have the privilege of public education for all, something that means a great deal to me because I am the first college graduate of my family. Growing up, my parents stressed to me that no amount of money can guarantee happiness, but we are all rich if we have love and family in our lives. My father came to Texas with nothing but the clothes on his back, no formal education in his mind, but he had the hands to work hard to provide for his family. I admire my family greatly, and I stand here today overwhelmed with happiness to make them proud, and I know all of my fellow students feel the same. Education is not an entitlement, yet something that is obtained through hard work, perseverance, and true dedication, and maybe a little debt. But as we close the door to the last 4, or maybe even 5 years in my case, we have spent yearning for graduation to come with little patience. We can now stop, breathe, smell the bluebonnets, and eagerly open the many doors for the bright opportunities that await us. I know college wasn't an easy experience for many of us, especially this last semester with all the workload, anticipation, and internships or student teaching that many of us have spent the last 15 weeks stressing over. We all deserve a round of applause for the integrity, leadership, civility, excellence, and service we have portrayed. When we didn't want to wake up for those early morning classes or attend mandatory school events, we still stayed true to our commitments. By reaching this point in college, we have showed true integrity because we didn't just slip by. We took the steps required to achieve our goals. We have showed true leadership throughout our years here at Tarleton by continuing the traditions of service and civility. Most of us have spent our last semester continuing to uphold the excellence of Tarleton by completing internships or student teaching programs and conveying all the knowledge we have obtained through the years of our education. By conveying all these traits and characteristics, we exert excellence and lead the way for the future generations to come and for all the doors that await us. As we leave Tarleton, we will no longer be students, but we will always be Texans. And we leave knowing we have the ability to work hard and to never give up. Michael Uslan from the Indiana University quoted, "You must knock on doors until your knuckles bleed. Doors will slam in your face. You must pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and knock again." Now is our sliding doors moment, and we must not be afraid to take a leap of faith in ourselves. Choosing our own path is scary, and it may lead us on a roller coaster. We will face many obstacles, and life may not always come easy to us, but we are all well prepared. If we believe in ourselves, continue to work hard, and live out the core values we have learned here at Tarleton State University, the doors will swing open, and it is in our power to choose success. Thank you.
Thank you, Mariah, for your remarks. You have represented your graduating class very well. At the heart of a Tarleton education is our distinguished faculty. Their scholarly work creates new knowledge that improves the lives of all of us. As teachers and scholars, They define Tarleton's excellence. The faculty have been partners with these graduates as teachers and mentors, challenging and supporting students as they have worked toward this day. From the Texan tour leaders who gave you your first glimpse at this campus, to the staff team that organized these 7 graduations, today and yesterday, hundreds of staff members have made Tarleton a home away from home and have helped you reach this day. Like your family and friends, our faculty and staff take great pride in your graduation. Will the representatives of the faculty and staff please stand so we may recognize and thank you. And now, we're to the most important part of the ceremony, the presentation of your degrees. I'd like to welcome to the podium Dean Dameron to present and recommend the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees.
Would everybody that wants to graduate stand up, please? Provost Murray, these students are the animal, plant, and soil scientists who will feed and clothe an expanding world. Food scientists who will ensure that the quality of our food supply is good. Wildlife and environmental scientists who will conserve natural resources for future generations. Educators and communicators who will provide for an agriculturally literate society. An economist who will provide financial guidance to a dynamic food and natural resource industry. We in the College of Agricultural and Environmental Science expect great things from these graduates. We expect them to contribute to our food, fiber, and natural resource management systems in an exemplary way. As Dean of the College and with the approval of the faculty, it is an honor to present these degree candidates to you. Please remain standing.
President DeTavio, these students are candidates for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the faculty of Tarleton State University and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System. As Chief Academic Officer, I present them to you with both personal pleasure and Tarleton pride.
Now, wait a minute. I have to bless them first. Graduates, by the authority vested in me as president of Tarleton State University, I confer the bachelor's degree upon those of you who have successfully met all requirements associated with those degrees. You now hold all rights, privileges, and honors belonging thereto. I charge you as educated men and women of the world to use your education in the service of others. Now you may congratulate them.